Call to Action Ladies Night. Okay, so hi guys, welcome to Call to Action Ladies Night. This is not our first episode, however, we're doing something a wee bit different. We're gonna change things up and watch a little Fenty fashion show, Fenty/Savage fashion show that's available. That just came up on Amazon today, so it's gonna be really fun. But also, because this is like a really awesome show, I just want a heads up. It is a lingerie show, obviously, but we also, Lucas, my dear hubby, hi, he's gonna be a mod in the group chat. So, heads up, you might get deleted if needed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it off. This is something we are obviously very different from what we've done in the past. So we just kind of want to tell you what's going on. So Danny, go ahead and take it away.
What's up, y'all? So a lot of the idea that this came from were the Ben and Drew watch-alongs. We really enjoyed being in them. They're a lot of fun to hang out with. So we thought, let's do a watch-along, and why not do it on a ladies' night and watch something that we all really enjoy, the Fenty Savage Beauty Show. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be so much fun. So that was kind of where we got the idea from. So we really hope that you enjoy this episode. It's different. It's new. We're trying to bring more content out to y'all. So just let us know how you feel about it. If you can find this video, if you have Amazon Prime, it's on there. That's the only place that you can get it. So we're giving you a little bit of time if you want to go ahead and find it. So you can join us with this, and so you can do a watch along with us. And let us know how you feel. So,
Kelsey?
All right. So, yeah, we decided to do this because, we kind of want to just watch it together anyways. And we thought, hey, let's involve our Schmodown family because that's just what we do. We also thought it'd be a great opportunity, us having a group of ladies together, including our special guest that's coming to talk about just women empowerment and women in Schmodown and just talking about how awesome it is to be a lady. So, yeah, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what a better way to talk about, ladies of Schmodown. I mean, ladies of Schmodown, obviously, there's a lot of conversations surrounding it in general, from Christian and everything. And, we have these awesome young fans that are involved in everything, which, I love, but, this is like, we're watching specifically this fashion show in particular because Fenty is actually, I believe it's the name of Rihanna. That's her real name, Fenty, from the Bahamas. And, she created the Fenty makeup line, fashion line, and everything specifically because it's very inclusive. It's all about body positivity and empowering the person that's wearing it to not only look beautiful, but feel beautiful, so, and we just thought, not only is we just talking about the empowerment of female competitors and general competitors, non-competitors, just women in Schmodown in general. But we can kind of correspond the two because, let's be honest, an excuse to drink.
Woo.
Not White Claw.
I'm here for it.
Not White Claw. Sorry.
I want to talk about these bomb-ass women that inspire me all the fucking time. So, yeah. Now, I do know Rachel's going to be coming up here pretty soon. I know we kind of caught her at a weird time specifically, but she said she's going to try to come in any minute now. But we'll add her when she can. Okay, so do you guys want to get started?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching along, get it pulled up to second one.
Second one.
It'll be a blue Prime video. Oh, pause.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this.
Are we going to do ready, set, go?
Okay.
Give me a ready, set, go.
Just a quick play.
Ready, set, go. And don't forget to mute, by the way. Ah, shit.
Oh my goodness.
It shows a unique hybrid of music, fashion, and dance, celebrates diversity.
So Fenty is Rihanna's last name. Her first name is Robin. Her last name is Fenty, and that's where the name comes from. I love her.
Can she be any more inspiring? Everything she's gone through, not only just as a performer, she really went through from, just starting out as a, as a singer, from the Bahamas, being just really good, like pop singer in general, moving on to, Umbrella, doing something a little more, just a little more sexy and everything, where she's really stage, into evolving into this icon, for women internationally.
Good Girl Gone Bad was a great album.
Girl, it's iconic.
I always use fashion as a defense mechanism, but that and music and makeup and lingerie, these are all just different ways that I can express my creative. It's
Absolutely. Now, specifically,
everything.
I know, just kind of going on to this, talking about transformations of, not only obviously with Rihanna, lots of stuff going on, but we have, quite a transformation of female competitors, and, just people within Schmodown in general. Obviously Schmodown's changed significantly over the past several years. Not only is this fan base increased and everything, but it's a lot more female competitors are really kind of taking charge of their own image, their fan groups and everything. So yeah, do you guys have like a favorite female competitor to start off with that really kind of brought you in?
That brought me in? Clark Wolf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think for me, to be honest, it was actually her partner in crime, Rachel Cushing.
Nice.
Yeah, she was like the first one where she was actually one of the first IG matches that I ever saw. Oh, that's so cool.
I was really into 6 Degrees, Brianne Chandler and Stacey Howard. I loved them as a team. Their entrances were always on point. It was so great. So they were there from a long time, from the beginning also. And then Gray Drake is also a competitor that I love very, very much. Her wit and her banter is such a charm. It's super fun to watch her. So I hope she comes back at some point. It'd be interesting.
Oh, absolutely. It's like, even if she doesn't come back as a competitor, absolutely hope she comes back, behind a desk and everything. And, Matt and Caleb. Oh, by the way, oh my gosh. He recently had a little GoFundMe page that was just put together, by none other than, I think, by a few of the competitors in the Schmodown family and everything. And they're coming to Spectacular. Yay. Isn't that amazing? Matt, Caleb, I'm so excited for you. It was awesome seeing you in Arizona, and I can't wait to see you at Spectacular come December. It's going to be so fucking awesome. It really is. Yeah, and absolutely, Jake, give a major salute to Clark and Rachel. Talking about transformations, I think Rachel by far within Schmodown has one of the biggest transformations, character-wise. What do you guys think?
I love Rachel Cushing in the Schmodown. It's been interesting to see her grow as, like, not necessarily a performer, because I don't think that she's ever really, like, put on a big show or anything like that. Where like someone like Mike Alanowski and John Roker are putting on a big show. I think, I think Rachel just has always kind of put herself in that. And it's been really fun to watch her grow in the league and become, like, she's always been a strong competitor. It's so, like, her knowledge has always been there. She's always been super smart. But to get better at the game, to watch her get better at the game was so interesting and just like a fun thing to see, because you can tell when she starts to get defensive and when she really starts to like put her back into it. And it's always seemed like she's been into it, but really lately she's been really playing the game, and that's been super fun to watch.
Absolutely. Oh, Ben is taking in. What up, ladies?
Hi, Ben.
Call to action. Hello. Yes, it's absolutely. I definitely think they're one of the forefront as far as transformations. They really took off with not only the costumes, Brienne, iconic in that that Kill Bill, the iconic outfit.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer one.
Yeah,
exactly. Where she came out and she's like, I'm not fucking around. I'm here to play the game. I'm here to kick your ass. And I'm like, this is beautiful. I
loved when 6 Degrees came out in the American Psycho one. That was so much fun.
Oh my
gosh.
Low-key,
That
one of
was
my
really good.
favorites. One of my favorites. And Sadie, she is incredible seeing the growth of the ladies within Schmodown throughout the years. And, absolutely. And not to mention, she can, it's someone to think where there's still, Schmodown is still such a young league in general, right?
Mhm.
It's such a
The
young
populator
group
is
of
definitely getting there.
competitors and people. It's amazing how much has changed. Oh my gosh. The amount of work that goes into
These shows.
a fashion show.
It's pretty amazing. Like just the amount of thought that's put into it as well. Like things that you probably wouldn't think of if we were planning something. It's like, oh yeah,
They're doing
They had to think
dangerous
about
in
that.
Auckland.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I love it.
Whoa.
I can't even touch my toes. I can't imagine doing half this shit. She's so fucking cool.
I love it.
Inspire me. Agreed. What the fuck is AJ? I'll do you one better. Why is AJ? Where is AJ? Oh, it's very similar. I mean, there's so much that kind of goes into these shows, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're forgetting some awesome competitors as well. Gray Drake, Alicia
Yes.
Malone.
I love Alicia
Gray
Malone.
Drake. She was one of the very first female competitors at the desk. Lucas kind of brought that to my attention recently. And gosh darn it, I miss Gray. I love her. You know what? Maybe there's a reason for that. As
As Did y'all do any dance or extracurricular? Did y'all do any dance in high school?
I started ballet when I was 3, and I did that until I was 12, I think. I was on point, and then
Ooh.
I quit. I don't even remember why. So yeah, I love dancing. I've always loved
Nice.
dancing.
When I was little, I was in tap. I only did it for a couple of years, but I
Mhm.
loved it. I fucking loved it. And then when I was in high school, I was a cheerleader for all 4 years, so I had to do cheer dances.
Mm.
Spirit fingers. Oh, yes. Oh, Alex, we can't hear you. This is Alex yelling at Lucas.
son of a bitch, can you hear me?
There you go.
We can
There
hear
you
you.
go.
Girl.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
thank you. Okay,
Got
someone
it.
called it out. Oh, by the way, Alex, your name slot in StreamYard, it says Tempe, Arizona. Dang it! Thank you for calling it
Sorry.
out. The thing is,
Yeah.
I can't figure out right now how to change it. I'm sure I'll
Sorry,
figure
it's
it
on
out
the
after.
Easter egg.
But until then, I called it out earlier. Okay, well, not technically first, whatever.
All right, whatever now.
Alex is just dancing around randomly. Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm also casually just punching Jake in the throat when I do that as well. So just something to keep in mind, guys, for sure.
Alex is known for throat punches.
Alex is known for some throat punches.
I'm like Bruce Lee. Totally, Bruce Lee over here.
Gigi Hadid.
Oh my gosh, stunning.
I love this.
Now, what's really great about Fenty in particular is that actually James was asking us in group chat, what is Fenty? Why Fenty in particular? Fenty is, like I mentioned, developed by Rihanna, is a fashion line, a makeup line, a lifestyle brand, essentially. But it's all about inclusivity, body positivity, and just being excited and happy with what you are doing, with your body, with yourself, essentially. And, it's, there's no discrimination of, there's no like one body type. There's no one gender or skin color or anything like that. And obviously, especially in fashion in general, that is a problem. A lot of fashion shows, they only include models of a certain range of skin and body types and everything, obviously. And Rihanna's like, fuck that. We're going to make this 1,000,001 times better. And she, from what I can see, is succeeding.
Everything is killing it right now, y'all.
Killing it. Oh,
You don't get to see my basic bitch come out very often. But woo!
and everything also what something is really interesting is that it's also a very much not only just a fashion show where it's like women walking down the aisle. Essentially, there's dancing, there's performances, there's singing. It's like a Victoria's Secret fashion show amped up to the 30th level.
Yes.
It's like a full-on theater production.
It's gonna be a show.
So if you have Amazon, and I know fashion may not be your thing, but if you're interested in theater or Broadway or production or anything, like I know a lot of you guys are, I'm sure you'll be really interested because the mechanics and everything that goes on behind the scenes, it's in fucking tense.
It's cool.
Snap, stab, Danny. Hey. Weird thing is different from Fenty. I'll just see her team up with Siriano or something like that. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Absolutely. Siriano has definitely has some gorgeous dresses, that's for sure. Shout out to the OG of Yes, abso-fucking-lutely, Doug, for sure. Okay. Now, since we're like kind of focusing on costumes and stuff, do you guys have a favorite costume essentially from entrances from different Schmodown acts?
That's a good question.
I definitely stick by what you said earlier with the American Psycho.
That's a great one.
Janine coming in as Harley Quinn was fantastic.
That was mine.
She did it from start to finish, and it was so good. Down with the whatchamacallit, the big hammer thing,
the big mallet that she had.
Mallet, thank you, mallet. That's the word I was looking for, and it was so awesome.
Yes.
Probably one of the best entrances, even though it wasn't like the greatest like costume itself. But I mean, like regardless, I mean that doesn't really matter all that much. Let's be honest. Was the entrance and the combination of costumes, of music, and everything. Of hate to break it down again, but who run the world?
Yes, that was the only acceptable answer. I would not have accepted any other answer except for that one.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Charwold,
that was
that
was an amazing.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh!
Oh yes,
so beautiful and
so amazing, stunning, so beautiful. For sure,
gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you are totally right. Miss Mitch coming in as Harley's was good too. Wait, she didn't do Harley Quinn. She did. She did Catwoman. I thought.
No. She did Harley Quinn, but she did the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, where Janine did comic book Harley Quinn.
In 6 Degrees, when they did the Poison Ivy Catwoman, and then later, you're right, she did Harley Quinn.
Yep, like, that's when she played against Mike.
Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. My bad. I'm like mixing it up. Okay. I liked Miles Morales at Comic-Con this year. Okay, I can see that. Absolutely. Do you have any pictures? Dwayne, by the way, I have not seen them. Let's make that happen. Let's get. She did Harley Quinn and KO. Yes, you are 100% right, Sadie.
Part of the shit talk.
Did. I was mixing them up for sure. Another favorite entrance was Brandon Meyer's Pokemon entrance. Creative.
That was super cute.
That was really fantastic.
Yeah.
Are
y'all on the cast list?
Sorry?
What part are y'all on?
Yeah, it just crossed 15 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God. Oh, Stacy, Nerd Chronic. Eric said I really loved Stacy's Greatest Showman entrance. And I agree.
Oh yeah.
She looked fantastic. Stacey, she's definitely, she's wonderful in terms of costumes. Remember when she did Lilu from Fifth Element?
Yes. Yes.
She also did
that one.
Oh, she also did Edward Scissorhands, which was amazing. Oh, wait, this dance performance. Rihanna. Oh,
Yes.
It's starting.
Get it, girl.
oh, that performance.
I love her. Oh my goodness.
Savage indeed.
Get it.
Fucking A.
She looks so good. Like she's got this like old school like glam Hollywood about her that in this look that she has right now, and that ponytail, man. Fuck. I love a ponytail. Woo! Don't y'all, I'm gonna start talking about hair. Woo!
It's almost
get me
like you're a
started.
hairstylist.
Yeah, that's so
Almost
strange.
amazing. Man, I really do love a good pony, if you couldn't tell.
Now, I know we've been talking about like entrances and everything for a minute. Let's talk about like some of the, women that are in Schmoedown that are not necessarily competitors. For example, we have a fantastic Jen/Jessica Sturger. She's been such an amazing powerhouse, interviewer for several seasons now, and I can't imagine Schmoedown without her.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep,
She's been great. It's always fun to see her.
Okay.
Go for it.
I should say she's gotten a lot of great quotable moments out of people, and like some of the greatest gifts out there have been prompted by her, and I really have enjoyed her being in the interviews. It's been great.
Yes.
Frozen.
I have no idea. This is so campy, but not campy. I love it. Like, what's going on? I don't know. What's happening?
I love it.
I feel like I'm watching a tarantula only as a dance. Like, so many limbs and stuff going out. I love it.
Walk.
She's not walking.
She is. She is putting in that work in that walk.
Brandy, absolutely. Brandy. Hey, girl. Hey.
Girl.
Welcome to the fam. Excited to have you on board.
Look at those glasses. Oh my god.
If you didn't know what we're doing, we are watching the Fenty fashion show. This is a reaction. So we hope you get to catch up. Just want to let everyone know we're at around 18 and a half minutes. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about some of the other we're talking about specifically managers, some badass female managers. We want to talk about Roxy, talk about Grace. It's everything that they've done, as managers. And not to mention both these managers are currently managing current or former belt holders. So that is completely crazy and amazing for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Calm down, Lucas. Calm your shit.
That's funny. Yeah, I think I don't think Grace gets a lot of talk. I don't think Grace gets a lot of talk as much as she should, because it's fun, and we just really see her in promos and stuff like that, and I think we get a lot more of Roxy like in Collider Live and stuff like that, and then Kaiser posts a lot inside of the Facebook groups and stuff like that. So those managers are pretty up in front and always out there. So like managers like Jay and Grace kind of fall back just a little bit because they're just not out there on social media as much. So I think that's why that there might not be in too many people's conversation, at least from what I see. But I think Grace has belt, like she's got the team champs right now. She's got the team champs, and Kaiser's got the singles champ right now, and that's important. Having those belts are important. But Roxy puts a lot of work, and her team won the team belts.
Well, I mean, that's something I think there's a little bit of a gray area in terms of what makes a good manager. Now, we can argue all day over, Roxy is an amazing manager because she really kind of helped calm down her competitors. Jeff was like vocal about, he was on the verge of retiring, and Roxy really held him in and calmed him down and really helped focus him. And so where he almost won. I mean, he almost became a belt holder again. And they already became like a team belt holders. They beat Shirewolves recently, and that's crazy awesome as well. Shirewolves being one of the best teams of all fucking time. And I have no idea what's going on right now. What is this? I don't know what's going on, but okay. But it's like, Roxy, you can't argue that she really went from representing a team that's like kind of like I don't know what's gonna happen, and now they're fantastic. They're really on another level. Now, Grace, we know almost nothing about her role within corruption. She's obviously great behind the mic. She's great on TV. She's fabulous, and she really supports her team. But is she involved with the training? I don't know. Is she involved with really helping them out live? Is she there to calm them down when they're feeling any kind of self-doubt? I don't know. Is that more Ken? Is Ken not even there? I don't know. So it's really just kind of up in the air for that. Also, we don't really hear from their competitors about how good or bad that they are as managers as well. A great manager makes their players better. She's doing that. I hate Celeste because of Roxy. I can get that for sure.
I'm right there with you, AJ. Yeah. I almost cheered for him in New York. I was like, this goes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jake. We appreciate you.
We love it, Jake.
Let's forget. And Draco is also
Draco is the best.
I love
absolutely. I love Draco.
I agree.
Okay. What is everyone thinking of the fashion show, by the way?
I'm enjoying this concert right now.
It's pretty great.
Okay. She has an intensity that's really represents corruption, and Ken brings the experience. You are not wrong.
In fact,
she has some of the best comebacks ever.
And she just looks so fierce. Like, she looks mean.
Is she? Oh,
in the best way possible.
Yes.
She looks like a Bond villain.
Yes.
Oh, that's everything.
Goals, right?
Oh my God, look at this bitch.
What's happening? Now she looks like a Bond villain. She looks like Poison Ivy. She looks like Poison Ivy.
She does look like Poison Ivy. Oh my goodness.
With blonde hair.
Don't say that too loud though, because they may cast her, and that would make me sad.
Kaiser being afraid of Grace is one of my favorite running gags. Speaking of Kaiser, a lot of people are calling. I know a heck of a lot of fans are really calling for Kaiser to be the real manager of the year. He's wow, that's such good dancing. And
then to Erykah Badu.
Smets to almost getting so close to almost being one-on-one with KO, who ended up becoming a belt holder, which is crazy. Not only that, currently managing Oyama as well, obviously, as we know, is the singles champion. So you can't deny he's also he is actually everyone's leading person to be manager of the year. But again, it's still kind of a gray area as far as his role with his competitors, how he actually manages them or not manages them. Is he just there for show? Who the heck knows right now?
Who knows?
Jordan.
Oh. I do like Kaiser as a manager. I love how bold he is and just upfront about everything. He's super loud. I love that.
I think that's what makes a good manager, is the right combination of actual managing behind the scenes, but then also bringing it to the mic. If you can't bring it to the mic, you're not engaging as a manager. That's your whole point, is to talk for the competitor.
Well, and you can be a good manager itself, but what if and you can be a great manager in interviews and and everything. But if you're not, if your competitors aren't doing as well, it might also be like for nothing, you know, technically.
And I think it's safe to say that both Kaiser and Roxy are on that level. Like, you can't deny that Kaiser has someone who has a belt. Roxy has a team who used to have a belt. But I think the difference between them is the growth that we've seen from Jeff Snyder. I feel like, you know, Paul and Smets and everyone in the dungeon, Eric, you know, they're going to be fine on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that Roxy really helped. Look at her. Oh my
Look
goodness,
at
I'm dead. I'm dead right now.
Laverne?
Yes.
Laverne. Okay,
Laverne
what's her name? Laverne Cox?
Laverne
Yep.
Cox. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Look at her.
Work it.
Oh my goodness. Hair goals.
Work it. Oh my gosh. Wonderful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so but I think that that's the biggest difference between the two of them is like you've seen the growth that Jeff Snyder has come from. And that's all because of Roxy. At least in my opinion, that's all because of Roxy. And I think that that's why Roxy deserves Manager of the Year.
I mean, you can't forget though, Snyder has been really vocal about that as well. Mm-hmm. Again, I mean, like Jay Washington, he might be the best fucking manager ever. But if competitors aren't talking about it, if they're not talking about, you know, how they're helping it all, you know, it's probably not doing it. Or if a Yama or Smets isn't talking about how, you know, Kaiser's helping them behind the scenes, helping them kind of strategize and be like, hey, calm down in the middle of a match. If they're getting in their own heads right before or during a match, they're kind of there to support them. You know, we are never going to know. I mean, just how amazing they are. Wait, are those sneakers the Nike sneakers from?
Yes, they're Air Mags, Nike Air Mags. They're the sneakers from Back to the Future, y'all. If y'all don't know what Nike Air Mags are.
Familiar.
Okay. Sorry. Fun fact, y'all. I used to work for Foot Locker. I was a retail manager at Foot Locker for 7 years before I started doing hair. So
wow,
I have retail management experience, and I ran a $1.1 million store, and that's why I had a quarter life crisis, and why I'm crazy now.
Anyone thinks that Kev would be fine without Kaiser is dead wrong. The only difference between Snyder and Kevin is that you've seen Snyder without a manager. Okay,
Dwayne.
I see.
Dwayne's trying to come in hot. I see.
And we would have not known that if it wasn't for you. I want to hear the deets. I want to hear the tea. What's going on there? You know, but also again, we just like that is the first I've heard about Kevin. I'm sorry, that's the first I've heard about Kevin. You know, really being, you know, his relationship with Kaiser. You know, who the heck knows? Well, now we know a little bit more. So
yeah,
truth, Dwayne.
Got the scoop.
I think that you know, I think that Smets really does kind of shout out Kaiser a lot on social media. He will retweet anything that he says, even in the last post about whether or not they were going to keep a mask on or not. He kind of shouted him out with that. And I mean, that's also showing what your manager is doing for you. Like, can you imagine if Kevin Smets like just had no one there to tell him that the mask looks stupid?
I'm sure Christian will pull him aside and be like, "Get that fucking thing off your face."
Who knows, man? But I mean, you can put that on Kaiser too, because I mean, Kevin even said it in a tweet that he put out that Kaiser told him no. So that's something. That is something.
We need to know. Mike needs to know. Is that a Heineken, Kelsey?
No, unfortunately, Mike. It is not Heineken. I do enjoy Heineken very much, but it is a big ass Dos Equis.
You know, it's like I approve that one. Now, also, so we do have some questions regarding what we think the nuke is. Excuse me, the nuke is going to be. Do we have any theories?
I feel like I haven't even had time to think about this damn thing. Kelsey, do you have anything?
Not particularly.
Let's say my theory, my original theory. I stand by it. Is that I want to see Christian mix up some players through the leagues. Roka, you've never played in a Star Wars league before. Get in there. Smets, you've never been in a teams league before. Get in there. Hannah, you've never been in a singles. Too bad. You're going to be in singles now, baby. We're here to make shit happen. We're here to confuse the players a little bit and get them outside their comfort zones. I would personally love to see that. And Hannah says there will be a lot that Kaiser does for Kevin, Paul, and Zipper behind the scenes that people never hear about. He's a great manager. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I want to hear about all those amazing things that, are said about these managers. Can you hear me now? Did you hear me?
Good.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think any of the managers is a bad manager. We just don't hear about managers outside of Roxy about the specific things that they're doing to really benefit their players. And as a result, it's just a gray area. It just makes us ask more questions about, their role, since we only see them a very limited amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I could dance. I'm like an awkward dad chaperone.
No, you need to dance in Orlando.
Like, during prom, I was like,
I'm gonna make you dance.
That's the extent. I love this. Like this whole thing. Like this is what the fashion show is. Like no one's walking out. Oh, I froze. No one's walking out on a catwalk. Like these. Like everyone is performing and showing the material. This is awesome.
Seriously, because are we ever just walking in a straight line? Like ever? No, we are doing things. To be able to move is important.
I'm never strutting. Okay, Hannah versus Makuga in singles. I need this yesterday, right? He also asked, who would I say if you said it would be, okay, Alex, you said it, who would you team Smets up with? I don't know. I think it'd be cool to put like really weird combinations of characters together. And so since Smets is such a competitive, competitive competitor, I would love to see him go with someone that's a little more laid back just to see how that would go. And maybe someone like, I don't know, Brendan Meyer. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
That would be like a weird combination of characters. Can you imagine that?
That would be fun.
And Dwayne, it says again, I think some of the managers' efforts were public. It would undermine the characters of their players. And Kate puts
yes, I agree. Okay. That was going to be my argument. Is that part of it is like, would it make sense for Kaiser to be, both Kevin and everybody be like, hey, Kaiser's great. It's not in their character. It doesn't make sense for them to speak out that way.
That's
true. I get that.
I didn't think of that. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, it's I just like hearing a confirmation from competitors being like, yeah, my manager helps me a lot. They're amazing. Done. That's what I like to hear. But also, let's face it, Robert Meyer Burnett is going to take the manager of the year, right?
Has been the only one we haven't talked about until right now.
It's because he already has it, so we don't need to talk about him.
Yeah.
He's the best.
I mean, he has the best faction, so.
The best faction. The number one faction in the Schmodown.
Yep.
Why would anyone think otherwise?
Family.
Hashtag the family.
Okay. All right. So I just got some updates from Rachel. She is not going to be able to hang with us tonight, but we can definitely get a ring check and we can do it another time. It's all good. Woo. Things happen.
Yep. Things happen. It's fine.
She has our love and devotion regardless. So it's all good.
We love you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Brandon says he will more than likely be in Orlando.
Orlando.
Have you know any songs like titled like that's themed around Orlando? I can't think of any. The family will be 8-0 by the end of the year. Fuck yes, I need that. They're in my team roster for Fantasy League.
I missed out on all the fantasy leagues.
Sup, boy?
Hi.
And just add in Spirit. Yeah, she is here.
Yeah, she is here.
That's for sure. I need to edit that. That's for sure. Thanks, Lucas.
Fix it and poke.
Caleb is family. Yes, that is right.
Wow.
Caleb is family for fucking sure. Man, I miss Caleb. He's such a ball of energy. I love him.
Yeah. He's a really good
Rachel
kid.
is my new favorite competitor, as she should be.
Well, you have good taste then, Jeremiah.
Great.
Absolutely. We need to do ladies fantasy league for next year, going next year. I agree. 100% agree. That'd be awesome.
An all ladies fantasy league. That would be fun.
Oh, wait, is that Halsey? Is that Halsey?
I can't tell.
I think that's Halsey. Yeah, that's Halsey.
Yes, it is.
You know,
glad
she gets a lot of flack for cultural appropriation, specifically. But it's like, did you know she's mixed?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's mixed, and a lot of people, they just assume that she's not. And it's kind of a blurry area for sure. She is stunning.
She's so pretty. I love that length of hair. I've moved my haircut appointment around twice because I'm just nervous about cutting my hair. And I want to cut my hair off.
Yeah, I get to a point with my hair where it gets to like a certain length. And it just, I'm like, you know what? It feels a little itchy. I'm just going to cut it. So I just most recently I cut it like 6-7 inches.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Every time I cut it, it's like I cut like a dramatic length.
Yeah, usually when I end up cutting my hair, it's because I've damaged it so bad by doing this crap with it. So I can never have
hair dyeing factor. Man, the confidence she has holding a mic is crazy awesome.
While walking down those stairs in heels, yeah.
Okay, and we got some Hitman for all factions. Yeah, you keep saying that, Matt, for sure. But something I think you really need to focus on is that your son Caleb is actually the Hitman in training. So
being groomed.
Just want to let you know there, and also. Wait, you said it didn't? I thought you were still in. I know, I am. I know. I am. I am for sure. I am not in Arizona. I just didn't change it because I'm an idiot. Trust me, you're like the 10th person that's brought that up. For sure.
It's fine. We tried.
But yeah,
I can't even touch my toes. I'm not even kidding. I can't touch my toes.
You can't touch your toes?
It's embarrassing. My doctors are like, why are you so tight? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Even when I was in high school, I did cross country. When I did track and field hockey and everything, I've never been able to touch my toes, like ever. And that's when I was like stretching and practicing and everything every single day.
I love this.
Anyone got 500 points in their leagues? Stop bragging, Doug.
I can't see it.
We're human.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. That's why we're watching this show.
Yeah,
that's why.
It's all about
beautiful.
Ooh.
The Hadid sisters are so beautiful. Get it. And I'm loving this like architectural production situation they have going on.
Yep, all the different layers. It's pretty good.
The set is good. Ooh.
Okay.
I love these colors.
Very cool.
These are great colors.
So yeah, a lot of it. It's like not just like black and red. There's a lot of stuff going on. Greens, pinks,
cerulean.
So much.
Cerulean.
No. Oh, for sure. Well, okay. Now I know there's another competitor we haven't touched on and we need to fix that. Is definitely one of my new favorite characters within Schmodown is it's a woman by the name of Video Drew.
Yeah.
I love her. She is fantastic. Yeah, I need to see more matches with her, and I can't wait to see Looney Bin go up against. I can't remember who is Looney Bin going up against. Someone remind me.
I have the bracket on my phone.
There's
somewhere
a
in
trick
here.
to how that helps Alex.
Unless the chat can get it out.
Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me.
Yeah.
I need a light. I need a light.
But I hope it's not against loose cannons again.
That's who they're going against?
No, I hope it's not against them again.
Oh, no. The Looney Bin is going against the Self-Righteous Brothers.
Ah.
And which one's that? I can't remember.
Self-Righteous Brothers?
Yeah.
That's Mark Hewitt.
Winnie Seibold?
Yes.
Yes. Winnie Seibold and what's his name? The quiz show guy.
Mark Hewitt or Huck. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry. Big
apologies.
apologies.
All I do is win. Win no matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never get enough.
Yeah, I don't know this song.
Where's Luda coming up?
I hope he does. Oh my god, if Luda comes out.
No, it's so much better with Luda in it.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Is that him? Oh man. Okay.
Boo.
Tom is gonna get all the dewberries. Speaking of dewberries, Lucas actually was watching the coming together of Elliot Dewberry and Makuga, and he was just like low key. He was like, Elliot's kind of one of my favorite characters right now. He's pretty fantastic, and I'm like, there's a reason for that. He's fantastic.
We can talk about those matches now. Those matches are public, right?
The what?
Those matches are public now.
Throwdown.
Yeah, the throwdown and the
what we watched in Arizona.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Say, hey, can someone tell me if they're public or not? I can't remember. To me, it feels so recent. But I'll say, hey, Brian, what's going on, ladies?
Hi, Brian.
Hey. Yes, just want to update everyone. We're still watching this SavagexFenty show. We have about 7.5 minutes left, and it's so good. Oh my gosh, everything is so beautiful.
Yeah,
okay, they are public now.
Yeah,
okay, good to know. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much.
Elliot Dewberry's perfect round.
Yes, he is so good.
Yes.
Oh,
dang it. Well, I mean,
Danny,
way to go.
Okay, so we're gonna hold off on that. Regardless, it was such a spectacular match between the two.
Well, you heard it here first.
Who's that? But that's not Kiki Palmer, is it?
No.
I need to know. You can't. There's no close up of the face.
Look at that ponytail.
I can get over how some people are just so articulate when they rap. As someone that has a lisp, that grew up with a really bad lisp, I look at that and I am in complete awe.
Yep.
Okay. It's you can do what you want. That's mainly a Facebook thing.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay, let's just make sure. Has everyone seen the throwdown? Everyone? Can someone give us a little heads up? If you have not seen it, please let us know so we don't say anything. But if you have, please say yes.
Yeah.
Some fictions are out. Yeah, that's the good thing.
Yeah, that's true too. Well, whatever.
Yeah, the Luda version is a million times better, but whatever. Okay, so I know there's a few
Eric.
other things you wanted to touch on today specifically. Is that right, Kelsey?
I don't remember. I think we covered everything I thought we were talking about. What did
Oh,
you
did
want to talk?
we?
That I was informed of.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
since Saturday pays to be a patron. Agreed. If you're not a patron, why the fuck not?
Yeah, come
You
on,
pay a
guys.
patron. Everyone needs to pay a patron. $1, $2, $20, whatever the situation is totally fine. No one say if you I know like money is a real big issue for a lot of people, obviously, but it comes down to considering how much content they're giving us and at the quality that they are. Just $1 a month really would do amazing things to help the Schmodown community really take it above and beyond, more so than it already does. $1
million.
I'm sure they're working on it, Jeremiah. I'm sure they are.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel so one day we can have 1,000 subscribers. And
Yeah,
then
we would
get
love to have
super
1,000
chats.
subscribers. That'd be great.
That would be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it would just be cool to get
Yeah.
it. Hey,
Yeah.
Dylan's in the chat.
It's getting there. Okay, the roots are kind of shit, but everything else is blonde.
Oh, here's another one. Late to the Party has some of the most amazing costumes. Agreed.
Yes.
Ron Burgundy,
Vanessa
the Ron Burgundy
also-
one recently.
That's
Yo,
pretty
Yes,
great.
I loved it very much.
so good. That was so
The
good.
Ron Burgundy one was great. Vanessa also being someone who's been involved with the
Also, let's
Schmodown
get
for a long
equally
time and
super
doing
chats. We
great
split
things.
a $10, $1 10 waves, and plus, don't forget they take out like 30% already, and you have to take out taxes as well. So,
Woo! We'll all take
We can
home
just use it to pay for our White Claw. It's fine. It'll just be the White
Yeah,
Claw fund.
that's what the fund is
That's all.
for anyway.
that's all we do. White Claw can be it could be a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So good. Okay, so we have some people asking us for our opinions on some of the matches coming up. Any thoughts on the Bateman Miller match coming up next week? Woo! Let's hear it. Kelsey, Danny, what do you think?
I think Ben's got it. I have to have at least some support for our, dad that we've abandoned a little bit, but it's fine. I think he has it. Actually, I have him going to the finals. So, yeah, I think he's got the match.
The Traitor?
The Traitor.
The Traitor, whatever. I can definitely see that for sure. I honestly low-key hoping Miller actually takes it. It's Bateman, obviously he is really transformed in terms of his training style and everything. He's really gone above and beyond. I just think we're really kind of underplaying Miller's abilities as a single player. Obviously he's fantastic, as a team player, but as a singles player, he's been really, really good. So we can't forget that, obviously. Oh,
yeah.
Rihanna. What is she wearing? She looks fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Yeah, I don't think that. Oh man, look at that. Oh. It's pants and she's got that slit all the way open. Man, look at that. With her ponytail. Thank you very much. Jesus. Oh, sorry. Distracted.
Oh,
that's the end of the show. Sort of.
For sure. I'm going to take a bag of dicks. Miller. What is FTW?
For the win.
For the win. Oh, thank you. Totally, I had no idea.
That around on the internet.
I was like, yeah, I really I think Bateman's a wonderful competitor. I just think we're sleeping on Miller. I don't think it's a complete given.
Yeah, I don't want to discount Liz Shannon Miller. I think she's a great competitor, and I think she's going to put up a good show. Absolutely, but I still do have Ben taking this, and so.
When you say taking this, do you mean the tournament?
I love a Ben.
It look like Danny.
I love a Ben. But I don't actually. I have Paul Preston beating Ben Bateman, and then I have Paul Preston taking the entire thing against Ethan Irwin.
Wow. Hot
Yep.
take. I can respect that for sure. I'm all about the upsets for sure. What about you, Kelsey? I know you are actually among the Bateman fangirl group.
A Bateman fangirl group. Thanks for that.
We love a Bateman.
You've
have
been
him going
Team Bateman forever.
Okay.
know,
I
explain.
have him going to the finals. I have changed my mind on my bracket. I mean, I have my official bracket, which is I have Mike taking everything. But I have since changed opinions after recent matches of his. And so I now have Janine taking everything. So I have Janine beating Bateman in finals. So.
Yeah, honestly, as well, I think we're sleeping on Janine as well. She's so knowledgeable in general when it comes to movies, obviously. I mean, they all are, but Janine, she has so much casual knowledge, that she exhibits in her podcast, which is so cool. And she's going up against KO, and everyone's talking about how KO is such an awesome competitor all around, and he is. But he's one of the absolute best IG players we've ever had. He's amazing. He's a better than before, but he's an okay competitor as a singles in the singles league. I mean,
Yeah.
So I think Janine has this. I really do.
Oh yeah, I definitely have Janine taking this also.
For sure.
Danny away, girl.
Thanks.
Okay, Janine winning it all.
Yeah.
Boy, I respect that absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should sleep on Janine. Janine's an amazing competitor. She's super knowledgeable. She knows how to play the game. That's for damn sure. And then if you want to just look at competitors being well-rounded, like her entrances are on point also. Yes. So I don't think that anyone should discredit Janine. I know that like anytime I see something on Facebook, it's always like the polls are just never in her favor. But it's a bummer because she's an excellent competitor and she knows what she's doing. And I think like I have her taking it against Mike Kalinowski, and I can't remember the rest of my bracket at the moment. But I do have Janine going really far into it as well. And I don't think anyone should sleep on her at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, totally agree. I mean, I think there's I was kind of hoping that Video Drew would be in the singles tournament. Unfortunately, that did not happen. I just want more female competitors overall. I know that's something they're actively working towards. It's definitely a work in progress, but I want it to happen now. I want results now. Like, why can't that happen? Can I just fast forward through Schmodown time and make it happen? It's like, and Dylan says, I have C2A podcast taking the awards for best fan podcast. Across undefeated.
I think we do too, actually.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, for sure. So also before we head off here in a bit, I just want to let you guys know we have t-shirts. We have t-shirts. We would love it if you bought one or checked it out. That'd be really awesome. We're up on T-Public. Public.
T-Public.
That one for sure. Let's say, Kelsey, I know you really kind of organized this. Do you want to talk about the t-shirts?
Yeah, the t-shirts are pretty great. When you search Schmodown in T-Public, it's actually the first thing that comes up now. So that's pretty cool. So that's all you have to do to find it. And also, it's not just t-shirts, it's anything but tapestries. We weren't a big enough image to do tapestries, but you can get cell phone cases, laptop cases, pillows, hoodies, children's clothing, onesies. So just deck out your life and call to action.
Yeah, for sure.
Really awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Get a phone case.
Get a phone case.
Yeah, laptop case. I know what I'm doing. Also, the fourth lady of call to action, fifth. Actually, what am I thinking? Fifth. Because obviously, being Melissa, but also another lady.
I love Melissa.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Do you see the camera?
Kitty cat.
Cat? No, she's just like licking her paws, hanging out. Since she knows that I'm recording, she has to be right here. She is.
Action cat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
C2A. Yes. Again, yeah, definitely.
Look behind you, Alex. Alex, looks behind you. Woo! Yeah, woo!
Those are the shirts.
Those are the shirts. Represent. That'd be really awesome. Thanks, babe. Definitely check out those t-shirts on TeePublic. We'd really appreciate it if you actually posted your picture on social media.
Yes, please.
And
thank you for buying them. The people who have, we appreciate it.
Hearts.
Oh, it's been a lot of us. I have to admit, we are the major purchasers of the shirts, but there's been some others.
I didn't ask Lucas actually to get one, to be honest, but he did. I was like,
he's such a good fan.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Fan, yes.
Lucas is our number one fan,
though. Lucas is number one fan.
Sally is definitely a big fan of the Action Cat.
Action Cat.
No.
Action Kitty Cat.
I'm trying to get her to come over. No, she's not coming over. That's not going to happen. Yes, Action Cat, absolutely. Yes. Okay. So we are going to be heading off here in a bit. We want to know what you guys think. You can actually check us out more on our Call to Action Facebook page. We do a lot of interacting with there. We share pictures. We all go to live events where, we like to interact with a lot of, groups, whether it be the Polyama group or, the Dungeon, the Janine groups, a whole bunch of them. The Silvestrini, obviously, there's so many awesome groups out there, so many amazing fans we love being involved with. And we do like to be at a bunch of live shows, events whenever we can. We're going to Orlando. Kelsey and I are going to go to Orlando. Yay! It's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see you there, Jeremiah.
Yep. So much fun. To meet you.
Yes. 20 shirts bought, 19 by Kelsey.
No.
I have one. Okay, I have 3 shirts, but one is for my children each. Both kids got a shirt, and I got a shirt. So I only bought 3.
And there's 11 people in our podcast. So.
Facts.
That's true. You put
That's why we have to win this award, because if we don't, we're all going to storm the stage, and it's not going to be pretty.
No, it's going to be straight out of Lemez. That's what's going to be like. We'll barricade the stage itself.
Oh my God.
We will make us
okay, so we got a bunch of other people that are going to be going to Orlando as well. AJ, I'm pretty excited to go. I hope to see you there in Orlando as well.
Yay!
Also, who's coming to Spectacular? That'd be really cool to find out who as well. I know we're all going to be getting together and doing some stuff. That'd be pretty dope for sure. But again, we're going to be heading out here in a bit. If anyone has any final questions regarding what our individual brackets look like, what character is low-key our favorite, or anything along those lines, please ask us in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to be heading the fuck out. We're going to be making So, how many hosts does C2 oh wait, that's really good actually. How many hosts does Call to Action podcast have? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
For sure. It's
That's what we do here.
Legal, Jeremiah, stealing a dolphin. Sounds legit. I'm into that. I love to see. It's okay, who do you have winning the team's bracket?
All right.
Individual, cut to the chase. No whys behind it. Kelsey, who's your team that's going to take the tournament?
Time Machine.
Time Machine? Great answer. I hope so too. What about you, Danny?
The family.
Girl, you're right up my line because I said the family too. Yeah.
Boom, boom. Why would we go for anyone else, y'all? Why?
And who do you have winning team? Team Lucas or Team Alex? Get the fuck out of here, Jeremiah.
Team Alex.
Team Alex. She's my girl.
Out of here. Lame. You're a weenie. Oh, and also just wanting to get this out there. Doug says Schmodown Nashville, Schmodown Jersey. Haha, like that would never happen. You never know. But please, hashtag Schmodown Nashville. Let's make that a thing.
Schmodown Nashville, y'all. Woo!
The family is gonna win. I couldn't agree more, Brian. Absolutely. Now, again, I said that's all. I think it's that's all the questions and everything that we got going on. Again, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us as we just hang out and drink some alcoholic beverages while watching this fabulous, women's fashion show, lingerie show. And so it's been really amazing, inspiring as well. And we are going to be heading out momentarily. Oh, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hope to see you guys soon. Au revoir. It keeps going.
It'd be awkward for a while.
Yeah,
Forever
we
to
just